welcome to Cultural Cuisine. We will be making another exciting dish today. We will be making a Middle Eastern or Arabic dish. It is called falafel, which is basically chickpea pakoras, you can say, or fritters. So here are the ingredients we need for this recipe. I have taken here 2 cups of unsoaked chickpeas, which I've soaked them overnight, which look like this. It's obviously increased in the quantity after we've soaked them, but there were 2 cups before I soaked them, dried chickpeas. Okay, so here are the rest of the other ingredients. It's about half a bunch of coriander. I've just taken the tender stems, not all of the whole sprigs, just a soft bit of the coriander. Same things I've done with the parsley. It's the same. It's about 1 bunch of parsley, roughly 25 grams, but I've taken the soft stem part. It's 1.5 teaspoon of coriander powder, 1.5 teaspoon of cumin powder, half teaspoon of black pepper, 1.5 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of red chili powder. This is optional. You can, if you want, you can add a little paprika instead of this to give it a bit of a hotness, but I'm using red chili powder. 2 tablespoons of gram flour I'm using. You can use chickpea flour, or if you don't have either of these things, you can even use plain flour. Here I have 1 teaspoon of baking powder. Half teaspoon of baking powder and half teaspoon of bicarbonate of soda. 2 tablespoons of sesame seeds, which I've roasted them. It's a 1 small to medium size of onion, 4 garlic cloves and 3 green chilies. These are optional as well. If you don't want to add green chilies, you don't have to do them, but I'm going to add them. So first step we're going to do, we're going to grind the chickpeas with the green herbs and onions and garlic, and these are the spices we're going to add later. So I've got my food processor here. I'm going to add half the quantity of the chickpeas in here because they would not all fit in here. So I'm going to add half of the chickpeas. So I will be processing them in 2 batches. Okay, now I'm going to add half the onion. I'm going to chop it a little bit. 2 cloves of garlic, about 2 green chilies, and a handful of coriander. I will add the parsley in the next batch, and the rest of the ginger, garlic and onion, green chili in the next batch. Now I'm going to turn my food processor on, start grinding them. Once I start pulsing it, it would go down and then it will close easily. Might have to move it up and down a little bit. Okay, you can see all my chickpeas and herbs are processed. This is the grainy sort of consistency we need. Now I'm going to add all these spices in here. Just clean my hands. So this is coriander, cumin, black pepper, salt, red chili powder, bicarbonate of soda and baking powder, the gram flour, it's 2 tablespoons, and the sesame seeds. Now I'm going to give all a good mix and then let it rest for at least half an hour to 40 minutes before we make our falafels. You can always shape them and freeze them if you think that the quantity is too much. You can see it's not too watery and it's not too dry. You can easily form a falafel shape from this sort of consistency. If you think it's too dry, you can always add a little bit of water. But it looks okay. Here you can shape them like this and fry them. Okay, so I'm going to leave it to rest for at least half an hour, 40 minutes, and then I'll come back and start making my falafel and fry them. Okay, I've put oil on the low heat to get warm. I've shaped all my falafels. Now I'm going to put one at a time in the hot oil. We're not going to turn them straight away. Once they're cooked from underneath, they will come to the surface a little bit. You can see that one, that was the first one we put, is come to the top. You can see they've changed color, they've gone brownish. You need to have that sort of color all over. Okay, I think they're ready to come out now. I'm going to take them all out on a kitchen absorbent paper, which I've got one ready here. Here we are. All the falafels are ready. You can see they're nice and golden brown color on every side. I'm going to serve them in a wrap, tortilla wrap. You can have it in a pita bread if you like. Here is my tortilla wrap. I warmed it. I'm going to put a few in there wrap. Add some salad and some pickle. Some salads. Some onion I'm adding. Onions, cucumber, and some mayonnaise. If you have garlic mayonnaise, you can add garlic mayonnaise. I'm just adding plain mayonnaise. You can have some chili sauce if you like it a bit more spicy. I'm going to roll them up like this. It's going to be a big wrap. Tissue to clean my fingers. You can have it in a pita bread if you like. And here we are. Our wrap is ready. I'm going to cut it in the middle. And here you are. You can see it's ready. See, it's cooked from inside as well. Please remember to subscribe my channel if you have not done it yet, and remember to like the recipe if you liked it, share it with your friends and family, and press the bell icon to receive the notification of upcoming videos. Thank you so much for watching Cultured Cuisine.